We're going to be talking about our Everyday Math Lesson 5-9, Understanding an Algorithm for Fraction Multiplication. And the standard that we're looking for is to be able to go ahead and apply and extend previous understandings of multiplication to multiply a fraction or a whole number by a fraction. So the first thing I want you to do is turn in your math journal to page 179. And what we found before in class was that multiplying, a method for multiplying fractions is pretty easy. We saw that with our area models and that sort of thing. And really what we're looking at is that multiplying fractions, what we discovered is you're going to multiply I'll move that down here in just a second. The numerator times the numerator, and the denominator times the denominator. Let me move that down so you can see it better. There we go. That's simply what we found. So we're going to use that fraction multiplication algorithm to solve problems 2 through 7. So what we're going to do is simply do 1/2 times 3/6, and all we have to do is multiply 1 times 3 and get 3. And then 2 times 6 and get 12. And of course we can reduce that down to a smaller fraction of 1/4 because both numbers divided by 3 or can be divided by 3. So go ahead and solve 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. When you get to 7, it's going to be a little bit bigger number, but that's okay. You can handle it. Go ahead and pause the video now. Okay, so what we should have seen for number 3 is 2 times 1 is 2, and 3 times 4 is 12, which is also the same as 1/6. The next one, 3/5 times 1/6, we should have 3/30, which then can also be reduced to 1/10. The next one, number 5, 3 times 3 is 9/32. I'm going to leave that one alone. Then our next one is 8/50. Both of those can be divided by 2, so that would be 4/25. The next one, 7/9 times 2/12. We're going to end up with 14 over a big number, 8. Sorry, I didn't do this yet. 12 times 9, I'll show them my work. 18, which is 108. And I suspect both of those divided by 2, so that would be 7, and this guy would be 54. And that's probably the end of that one. So it's pretty easy, a whole lot easier than the addition and subtraction of them. Okay. So what number 8 says to do is to choose one of the problems from above, and then you're going to draw that area model to represent it. You get to pick which one you would do. I personally would not do that 7/9 times 2/12. I think I would probably pick 2, 3, or 4 to work off of. So I'll let you go ahead and pick one of those. Remember, you're going to draw lines up and down, of course, and probably straighter. And then remember to label your tick marks as well. Okay, and then explain how it shows that your answer is correct. So take a moment, pause the video, and then you may do that one. Welcome back. For problems 9 and 10, you're going to write a number model and then solve them. So we have some word problems in here. Sheila had 3/4 pound of blueberries. She used 1/3 of them in a fruit salad. How many pounds of blueberries did she use? So of course, the first thing that you're going to do is write out your number model. We're going to use 3/4 times 1/3, because this is really 1/3 of 3/4, so it doesn't matter which order you put it in because of multiplication properties. Equals n, we don't know yet. So then you'd go ahead and solve. 3 times 1 is 3. And then the denominators, 4 times 3 is 12. And if we reduce that, we find out it's 1/4 of a pound. Okay. 10, the mirror in a dollhouse is 2/4 inch wide and 3/4 inch tall. What is the area? And remember, area, the formula for that is length times width. So we have 2/4 times 3/4, and we end up with 6/16. Sorry, that should be 6/16. Here should be n. So then what you'll need to do is reduce that down. Both of those are divisible by 2. So this guy would become 3, and this guy would be 8. 3/8 of a square inch. So look at number 11. Ben's tried to solve problem 9, and he got 4/7. He said, that can't be right because 1/3 is less than 4/7. Do you agree with Ben? Explain. Well, first of all, take a look at his answer. Based on what we know and what he wrote down, he's got a little problem there. I want you to see if you can figure out what that is. Write down whether or not you agree, and then you can move on to the next part. You may pause the video while you write. Okay, the next page that you have is going to be review. You're going to be writing a number model with a letter for the unknown, then estimate and solve. So you literally have 3 steps to do for this to get your full points. So first you look at this and you say, Janelle bought milk and bread, including tax. That means you don't need to worry about tax. The milk costs $2.68 and the bread costs $3.42. How much did Janelle spend? This to me sounds like an addition problem. So I would probably write $2.68 plus $3.42 equals n. My estimate, I would probably round that to be $2 or I might go all the way to $3. That way, in case I need to make sure I have enough money, I will. Plus $3 here equals $6. Make sure you get your dollar signs in there. Then you'll actually solve it down here. You go ahead and do your addition and then put your answer at the bottom. So that's how you need to solve the rest of the problems on this page. First, decide if it's addition or subtraction. I doubt you'll have any multiplication because we haven't gotten to that part yet, but we will soon. So again, same thing, number model with AAN or something like that to represent the number you don't know yet. An estimate, show your work and put your answer in that final blank. Then you need to do number 5, explain how you solved problem number 3. That's this guy right here. He is one you need to actually write about today. And then when you're done, you'll be working on the rest of your assignment, and you'll need to see me for that. So that is all for this video on multiplying fractions, and then a review of addition and subtraction of decimals. So you may end this video, or if you need to go back and rewatch something, you are certainly welcome to do so. Thanks, mathematicians.